So we packed up our entire house, our 2 beloved fur babies, Allah Hafiz, to the city life and moved to a more suitable location. The mountains! Now, unfortunately, things didn't actually start off on the greatest foot.
How's things we have punctured?
Things got a lot worse before they got better.
Oh, fire! Everything! Oh.
Let's just say it has been a wild journey for the last few years. And I was really just blessed and so grateful to have the opportunity to find this beautiful space to go through all of that. This is our story. After this experience, I needed a long break. It was hard to leave Hubs, but the idea was that he would soon follow once he got his visa in a few weeks. I decided to go back home to Canada for a bit.
This is the start of a very, 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 very long journey.
It had been a year and a half since I saw my mom last. And actually, she didn't even know I was coming. It was a surprise. Me and both the dogs took the long journey back home. It was Gracie's first time flying and first time going to Canada. I was really excited to go back and especially to surprise my mom. She thought she was picking up my friend from the airport. We arranged the whole thing.
We were just about to surprise my mom. She still has no idea. Where's Gemma? It's Gracie. It's Gracie. It's your sister. Oh my god.
Boy, was she surprised.
How did I not recognize the big pink marshmallow jacket?
I'm over there. I'm thinking Liva. Figures Liva would get off the plane and I wouldn't even freaking see her. And she.
It's Gemma! Surprise!
Oh my god.
Are you surprised?
I feel like I'm gonna faint.
Don't faint.
I won't go into too much detail of the Canadian portion as this video is about the last years living in the north of Pakistan. But just to give you a short idea of what happened, we enjoyed Christmas together. I shoveled a lot of snow. Made a giant snow park.
I got so much air.
Found out Gracie must have some husky in her bloodline because this Lahori girl loves the snow. I did amazing hikes. Indoor rock climbing. I learned to play the guitar.
Let's go.
Played with the dogs a lot.
Ready? Let's go inside. Good girl. Are you ready?
And I bought a camper. I had some time to fix it up. It was months since we were waiting for Hubs' visa. We waited it out because we had hope, and he still didn't meet my family yet. We wanted to travel around in this camper for a few months until summer and then go back to our home in Hunza. But after 5 months of waiting, we got the bad news. It was rejected. I ended up taking the camper for a small trip and then selling it in the end. I actually filmed an entire vlog about this. Wasn't sure if anyone would be interested to see, so please do let me know in the comments below. Anyways, I ended up coming back to Pakistan end of May. This time without the dogs. I just couldn't risk it having no vets where we live. That, and we had a whole plan of big travels this year and just didn't have anyone to look after them. It was so hard to say goodbye. Life without them just isn't the same. But I knew it would only be for a short time.
Sending you all my prayers and love for travel for the life. So excited to see.
I just can't believe it's been 6 months.
Yeah, that's good.
Hugsy, I'm gonna see you in 2 days. Not even now, not even. It's only 30 hours till I get there.
So back to Pakistan I went. It had been 5 long months apart. And 5 long months of the grass growing. Spring was in the air and we also got a new addition. This is Baby Cow. One of our landlord's cows gave birth earlier this year and we got to care for him. I spent time with him daily. It brought me so much joy. He was obsessed with watermelon. A few new additions actually. Our cat also gave birth to 4 babies. We got to watch the whole thing and see them grow. We came back just in time for the nice weather.
Ow!
We took advantage of that, enjoying the surrounding areas.
Is that how I run?
There was always something to do. New places to explore. We loved spending this time together. It was pretty much impossible to get bored here. And then, without any notice or preparations, we headed towards Skardu as we signed up to do the mighty K2 base camp trek. For those of you who don't know, it is a nearly 100-kilometer, 7-day trek that gains over 3,000 meters to the base camp of one of the world's highest 8,000-meter peaks. Oh, but we did it in 4 days.
Good morning. But a beautiful morning it is. You certainly can't beat that view. With coffee. Yes, we bring our father everywhere. Oh my face is bad, isn't it?
Let's just say that didn't end so well. But I have an entire video coming out very soon about this adventure that, trust me, you don't want to miss. All of July was basically spent recovering from that incident. Hub surprised me for my birthday, and we eventually made our way back home. Today is a very special day because we've been invited to a traditional Wakhi wedding just in time to celebrate our neighbor's wedding.
What advice would you give Shirbaz for a happy marriage?
In your 2.5 years of experience, what is the biggest tip you can give him?
Happy wife, happy life.
How amazing was it to experience a local Wakhi wedding? We had been here for so long but never happened to catch a wedding before. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing this amazing cultural experience with such rich traditions.
There's a pungent smell and you can feel the taste as well.
10 years!
Yes.
It's very well seasoned.
And endless good times and dancing over a 3-day period. And yes, of course, there is an entire video coming of this experience as well. The greater part of August was spent exploring the Skardu region.
Vlog style. We've got Abdullah. He landed today. Now we've got Rosie, the famous biker, solo Canadian biker. Selfie.
You want a selfie?
We've got Tala over here. In the back of the camera.
We teamed up with a couple of friends, met an awesome couple from Holland who were traveling all the way in their Volkswagen camper van. We had quite the crew. A Jeep, bike, and Volkswagen. What an adventure. We went all the way to Kaplu, spent some time in Safranga Cold Desert, visited Chandra Valley, and crossed Diosai's National Park. Diosai is a magical plateau that sits 13,500 feet above sea level. We spent 4 days camping there, moving around to different places. It used to be quite quiet, but now more people are starting to visit. When I went there 4 years ago, I was the only one in the entire national park. Things have changed a bit here, but you can still find magic when you escape the crowds. I guess that's kind of how we are as well, just kind of flowing with life and seeing where the wind takes us. I've always kind of looked at myself as a bit of a wanderer, a nomadic traveler. I just kind of go where the universe guides me to go, and the next place I was called to was Taiwan. I did a 1-month solo tour across the country. Actually, I will be releasing my big videos next week, so I don't want to give too much away, but you definitely do not want to miss this.
I am absolutely soaking wet.
Coming back to Hunza after being in such hot weather was a bit of a shock. We were actually supposed to be back for a maximum of only 2 weeks. Our plan was to pack up and leave. If you've seen my previous day in the life video, you will fully understand why. But 2 weeks turned into 2 months. And once again, we were unprepared and blasted with the intensity of Hunza winter. It got down to minus 20, and we had no adequate heating in our
You
house.
see my breath? It is so cold inside, and I've never seen this in my life, but we actually have icicles growing on our walls everywhere. Completely frozen.
No electricity again, and this time no running water. Welcome to Hunza in the winter. At least this time we had a generator, and we also had each other.
Pebsy here is our master fire starter. Yeah, he's a professional fire maker. Got myself a good man.
Which made things a lot easier. And although we faced our share of problems every day, we still made the most of it. We still enjoyed every day. We laughed, we played, we hiked, and we valued each and every moment spent together. Oh, and we also expanded our fur family again, adopting in 2 new canine companions and a couple more cats. The home is never complete without animals. This is our humble, simple little life that we have created. And we love it. Life will always have ups and downs and everything in between. But it's really what you make of it. It's how you value your time together. It's how you find the joys in each day.
It snowed!
Oh, be careful!
Whoa! 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 Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Whoa!
We may not be rich in money, but we are rich with experiences, with love, and contentment for what we have. We have learned so many priceless lessons living here, gaining so much gratitude for what we have and recognizing just what a blessing life really is. Leading with our heart, and behold, the next big chapter. So excited to share what's next. For now, stay tuned for my Taiwan video series and many more. I really hope you enjoyed this video.